Well, that's when you ask that question about kids or parents doing their kids a disservice. It's
Mm-hmm.
hard for me to answer that question because you know what I mean. Like if you're, it depends on your path of survival. Or are you in a position to thrive? You know what I mean. Like if you want your kid to survive in a certain environment, then yeah, you gotta name them and make them look a certain way. Unfortunately, but at what cost? Are you teaching your kid not to be authentic? You know what I mean? Not that there's something wrong with them being themselves or being of their own culture. There's a big cost to that, and it is long has long term effects. I promise you, it has long term effects because I observe it, the long term effects on a regular basis. So, you know, almost lean towards authenticity. I'm always gonna lean towards authenticity. You know that about me. That is the reason for my company being called Real You. I'm always gonna lean into that, and you will find a way being yourself. I truly believe that.
I love that. I love all of that. I have about 30 seconds until the next, I'll give you 40 seconds. 40 seconds until the next commercial. Miss Poetry said authenticity is everything. Marlo, do you believe authenticity is everything as you sit with your locks? And I saw you in the interview with your locks and swinging them as you were interviewing on television. Is authenticity everything?
It is, and I didn't always have it. I didn't always move with authenticity until I had a few microaggressions happen, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna be me because even as I'm shape shifting, I still got to deal with the BS, right? So I might as well be who I am, so that they know if they come with the BS, be ready for a strong rebuttal, right? And I've had, talking about names, my youngest daughter's name is Jade. When I was pregnant with her, after I had a colleague, white male colleague, asked me how I spell Jade. And I said, Jade. And he was like, oh, you don't have like any flair to it. You didn't add a Y. I was like, why would I add an unnecessary letter to a pre-existing word? And I just walked off from it. But you're definitely going to deal with microaggressions. And the best thing I ever did for myself was when I decided to be completely myself, no matter what room I entered,